the architects present the game of Vertech. We are Ashley, Kersten, Laura Niedringhaus, and Sezen Sanli. So welcome to the game of Vertech, a strategic journey that takes you through the stages of an automation project. Inspired by the game of life, players take on roles in a team and navigate their unique career paths while managing time and budget. The goal? Deliver the project on time, under budget, with minimal hours logged. Built for 2 to 5 players with 3 distinct roles, where each role follows their own path on the board, color-coded for clarity. The PM path is in blue, with focus on strategic decisions and budget oversight. The tech lead path is in yellow, who are meticulous in architecture and coordination. And finally, the programmer path in black, with expertise in execution and implementation. Each stop represents the major stages of a project. So you start with kickoff meeting, and you have 30, 60, 90% reviews along with startup along the way, and end with a project closeout. And we expect the game time to be about 10 to 20 minutes per game. So the game of Vertech comes in 2 forms. We have virtual, as seen on the previous slide, via perspective from Ignition, and physical thanks to handy dandy 3D printers.
For setup, shuffle and place action cards next to board. Each player chooses a role and a corresponding path. Before beginning, roll a die, add 3, and take it times 10,000 to determine your initial budget. Now that we've established our budget, it's time to move. PM will always go first, roll the die, move the number of spaces on the die. Any space other than a green space gets an action card. Cool, this project has some early enthusiasm, plus 5K to the budget, minus 15 on the hours. Tech lead will go next in yellow, passing the green space. We'll deduct 5K from the budget and add 5 hours. Unfortunately, landing directly on the green space will double that, 10K from the budget and 10 hours. Continue rolling like this until you reach one of the red stop spaces. You must stop and wait for your entire team to make it to the red space before continuing. If you're forced to skip a turn waiting for a player to meet you at the project milestone, add 10 hours. When the entire team has made it to a red project milestone space, everyone will roll the die once, and as long as nobody gets a 1, you'll continue the game as usual. If anyone gets a 1, we're going to add 10 hours. Once all players successfully roll anything other than a 1, the game continues. Continue until all players reach closeout. At the end of the game, tally your total hours logged, multiply the hours by $100 per hour, deduct this from your remaining budget. Your final score is the leftover budget. The goal is to deliver the project under budget. The higher your final score, the better your performance.
All right, and then we have another video showcasing the Ignition side.
We have created 3 versions of this game: Game Board Only, Ignition Only, and Game Board and Ignition Combination. Here we can see our starting screen on our Ignition portion. If you decide to play with Ignition, this is where you determine how many players are playing and which version you would like to play. If you choose the Board and Ignition version, it will bring you to this page. This is where you can virtually pick cards depending on the spaces you land on and keep track of your project progress automatically via the budget left and hours accumulated. No math required. It will also randomize the beginning budget for you each time. This version will allow the fun of a physical board game with the ease of calculating your score. However, if your team would like to play a completely virtual game, we can go back to the start screen and choose Ignition Only. Currently, this version only supports up to 3 players. Now that we have chosen our selection, let's play. This screen is the main area for everything you need for the game. And as you can see, the same information we saw prior at the bottom is there to easily pick up action cards and see what happens on special spaces like timesheets, stop, and closeout. The first player is Project Manager. Click spin and the icon representing this team member will automatically move. Once loaded, choose the button that corresponds with the space that was landed on. In this case, it was an action card. There are 25 randomized cards for each section and player, so you can get a unique play each time. Don't forget to click the Pass Through Timesheet button if you pass a green space. Once all players are at stop, click the Stop button, where there will be a randomizer that determines how long your review took before moving on with the project. In this case, 6 hours. This is a unique feature to the virtual version only. And of course, if you make it to the stop buttons before your other teammates, you will need to click the stop button in order to wait for your team. In this way, you would skip your turn. The game continues until all team members reach the closeout space. Even if you make it to the closeout space before the rest of your team members, you must wait. Once everyone arrives, click the closeout button, and Ignition will automatically calculate your final budget and will let you know if it was a success, you were under budget, or try again, you were over budget. And since we all know you will enjoy this, feel free to click the reset button to start over with the same budget, or click the start screen button to completely refresh the game. We hope you succeed in the game of Vertech. Thank you.